Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Try, and today we're going to be starting a brand new thing where I'm going to be showing you guys how to build your favorite characters' houses inside Minecraft. Today, we're going to be working on a Sonic the Hedgehog themed house slash island. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and comment down below any character that you would like to see me build a house for next. You guys are constantly asking me, how do I build the things I do in Minecraft? And this series will show you and improve your builds and maybe just build some things that you've always wanted to in Minecraft. Step 1 of building Sonic's house, you're going to want to take your jungle planks. You can change up any blocks you would like to. And we're going to build a circle. If you don't know how to build a circle in Minecraft, let me show you. We're going to start with our base, which is going to be 7 blocks wide. Then all you have to do is make your first little spear, and your curves here definitely matter. So if we wanted to do something like that, which is I think is what we're gonna go with, this would be 2 1 1 1 2, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then you would just copy it 1 1 2 I mean 1 1 1 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and you continue this pattern all the way up until you have your house frame circle. See, a perfect circle. And if you continue this pattern, you'll know if you messed up because your circle will not connect like this one does. But once you have that done, you're gonna want to take your jungle slabs and go 2 out off of each of these planks all the way around. And when you're done with that, you should have a shape that kind of looks like this. Now, in the middle of that circle, you could do whatever you want. I'm just going to quickly fill it because I have world edit on. And you're just going to fill that up with birch planks, just like this, or whatever floor you think looks good. I tend to like birch planks a lot. Then you're going to want to grab your white concrete, and around that birch kind of barrier, just do 1 layer of this white. So just all around the perimeter of that circle. And when you're done, it should look like this. Now, this is the important part. You want to know which way your house is facing. For us, we're going to have our house, like our front door is going to be facing this way. So you'll just cut out a nice little 3-block front door just like that. After that, you're going to build up 3 on each side, and then just go ahead and fill all of this in. So that whole layer we just made, we want it to be 4 blocks tall in total. And then you're just going to close off that little part right there. So you'll have your door and all your walls done. Then, of course, you're probably going to want to add some windows. So we're going to go to the 2 blocks right on this 2-piece, so just off of this door, and go 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. And we're going to go ahead and do that on every single side of this. We want a lot of natural light in Sonic's house. So just like I'm doing, you just want to break all those blocks. Once you have all your windows cut out, you're going to want to grab some smooth sandstone stairs and slabs as well. And you're just going to make a design kind of like this right here, and that will give ourselves a little window. And then, of course, you are going to want to add that to every single one, so you'll have something that looks like this when you're all finished. You have your doors and you have your windows. After that, we're going to want to grab a smooth sandstone block, and we're going to do 1 more layer around the top of this in smooth sandstone. So just go around like you did at the beginning with the white, and you'll be fine. Now, this is where it starts to get a little bit tricky, so pay attention because we are going to start the roof. What you are going to want to do is build 1 out like this, but you're going to want to place the hay bales so they are facing straight up, just like that, and then delete the blocks below it, just as I did right there. And you're going to want to go ahead and do this around the entire thing. Unfortunately, if you were just trying to place it like this, Minecraft actually won't allow you, and they'll always be sideways. That's why we're placing that block below it, just so we could place it and they could face the right way. When you're completely done with that, you want to go above your sandstone and do the exact same thing, and just kind of place more around that sandstone layer. This will be a little bit easier because you already have that block below it. Just make sure you're placing it from the top. So again, they are all uniformly placing the right way. Now pay attention now, because this is going to get a little bit trickier. We're going to want to go 1 out, or I guess 2 out, from right above this door right here. So you're a little bit in front, and what you're going to want to do is you could just place a little row like this if that makes it a little bit easier. You're just going to want to do another layer right there, and then you can delete all these blocks so that this one is 2 out. You see how that is 2 blocks out from the front door? That is what we're going to want to do, and you can go ahead and do that on every single side so that they are all 2 blocks out, and you'll see why we're doing this in a second. Then you should have something that looks like this, where they're out 2 blocks on each side. What you're going to want to do after that is just go one off from either side. So here's those two right here in the front. You want to go to this block and place one just like that. You'll know you'll do this right because I'm going to do it here as well and on every side, where you'll just have a straight diagonal line in this corner. That is what we are looking for. When you're all done, it will look like this from the top. So you have your flat little base right here, and then a complete diagonal line over just like this. Now on every side, you're going to want to go ahead and go to this block right here and just place it like that, one block off from each side. So 5 right in the middle here, and you'll go ahead and do that on every single side once again. Once your roof is looking good, you're going to want to grab a birch fence and some smooth sandstone slabs, and we're going to add some support columns. So you're going to want to come to this front base, you're going to want to chop 1 off and then 2 off from the back here, and then where in the middle of those 2, you're going to want to place up 5 fence posts and then your smooth sandstone slab. So again, from your base, you're going to delete 1, 2, 3, then in the middle, build this up 2, 3, 4, 5, and sandstone slab on the top of it. You then want to go to the middle of your thing here. So see how this block would be the middle? You're going to want to break that one as well. Build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and place that there. And then just go around your whole build and keep repeating this process. If you're confused, here's a tip that might help you. You're going to want to go right here on your build and then just drop down, delete 1, 2, 3, and then build up from where you dropped down upon, and you will be perfect. Once you're all done with your support beams, you should look like this. So 3 on each diagonal side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, all the way around. Now that we're done with that detailing, we're going to continue the roof. Hi guys, I want you to go where these little hay bales are and place another ring of that smooth sandstone all the way around. This will make it look good from the inside while also being very easy to do another roof just like this layer on top of that smooth sandstone we just placed. Now that we have that, you're going to want to come to here. We were at 7, then we went to 5, and now you want to do 1, 2, 3, just like that, and you'll do it on every single side as well. Then we're going to repeat the same process again by placing our sandstone, putting down our hay blocks, and then going 1, 2, 3 on every single side. Once again, let's place that sandstone layer all the way around. But this time we're going to do it a little bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to want to do that on every single corner. So there we go. There we go, and there we go. But then you're going to take some smooth sandstone slabs and go 1, 2, 3, and you're going to have these 2 blocks open. You're going to add a regular block next to it and then fill it all with some hay blocks. I'll do that one more time just in case you guys messed it up. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to grab our full blocks, go 1, 2, and then we can fill these in 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we should be looking like this. And as usual, we can do another layer of sandstone around that when we are done. Then above it, we're going to fill in every single thing with a block except for these corner blocks. You're going to go all the way around and skip those corner blocks. And when you're done, you can fill those corner blocks in with these sandstone slabs. Then go to each side, and in front of the side you just did, you're going to want to place 1, 2, 3. When you're done with that, we should have a pattern like this. And all you're going to do now is just place 3 blocks on every single corner, just like that. And you're going to fill it in with some hay bales as well, which gives us the final result of this. Now, I want you to take some jungle planks and then put it, just like you would with the sandstone, around this little layer. Then you're gonna need some jungle trapdoors, jungle stairs, and jungle slabs. You're gonna place a stair like that, a stair like this, a slab down, and then 3 slabs on top of them to sort of make like a window look. And go ahead and repeat this on every single side. Now we have our 4 corners. We want to place a stair like this, a stair like this, and 2 slabs above them. Go ahead and repeat until you have something that looks like this. On the inside then, instead of using blocks like we usually do, we're going to use the jungle slabs and just go around it once like so. Then it may look a little bit different, but we're going to take our jungle wood and place it around just like we would so that they're poking up a little bit over the slabs just like this. And then on every set of 3, we're just going to place a slab in front of it, making a nice little like star-ish shape in the middle. Then you want to go ahead on each side, place a trap door. And on the diagonals, you're going to have to place a slab here and a slab out, and then break this block to try to give it like a look just like this. So this slab is above this little corner. I'll demonstrate that again. You just want to place, break, and then replace. So just like that. Then you will have something that looks like this. After, we're gonna go around the inside, this time with slabs. Place our hay bales on those slabs. Go around one last time, place hay bales on top of that, and then place hay bales on the corner or the middle of each side. But we are not done detailing yet, as I want you guys to grab some smooth quartz slabs and go around the whole side, skipping these slab parts. So it should look a little something like this as you're going around if you did it correctly, where these kind of match up like a little corner right here. Once we have it like this, we are going to take some smooth sandstone, and we're going to want to replace all this with smooth sandstone just around the entrance of the door. Then stair, and slab right there to complete our doorway look. You go ahead too and just grab some jungle planks and put a little staircase down too, so that way you have easy access to the inside of Sonic's house. Now this part, I'm not gonna give you a step-by-step instruction on, but you're gonna wanna come up to this little hole in the ceiling, kind of just drop down so you're in the middle, and then from 2 blocks out on every side, so just like this, you're gonna wanna make your tree base, because I like to make my Sonic houses so that there is a tree going through the middle of it. I think it's cool, like it was built into a tree. And from there, you can kind of just terraform your tree however you would like to. It's completely up to you on how you make it. If you want to follow what I'm doing right now and slow down the video, that's fine. But you're just going to want to build it up just like this. And over time, it'll get bigger and bigger as we go up towards the ceiling. And you're eventually going to want to connect it right up there. If you need to go ahead and make it a little bit bigger at the base too, that way it doesn't get too skinny at the top, feel free to do so. This is all up to you guys. I know this is technically a step-by-step instruction, but I'm not going to do step-by-step on how to make an abstract tree in the middle. You just kind of want it to have a very good shape and then gradually go up. And then that way, when you're more towards these top parts, see, I'm just randomly placing blocks. This usually kind of works as long as your leveling is okay. And we'll get to a point where we're nearly at the very, very top of this thing. And that is where we want to be, and we want our tree to go. So let me just finish this up really quickly. Maybe put a block there, 2 here, and we are eventually at the top. So mine looks like this. If you want to pause the video and check out exactly how I did it, this block is sideways. It's bothering me. From there, guys, if you want to go off too, I like to add little branches to my tree, so it kind of looks like it actually connects to the house and builds out from there. Then that would be very, very cool to do as well. I think it adds a little bit of a detail, a touch that you might not have else or otherwise. But yeah, you're going to want something that looks like this in the middle. From there, you could detail the house as you wish. Maybe you want to put in a nice, Sonic bed here. So you'll put down your bed. We could do some, a little bit of a cover on the bed. And then of course, some pillows up where he actually would be sleeping. Add a nightstand with a light. Add some shelves where we could add some things that Sonic may like. So there we go. There's a little bedroom area if you needed it. Maybe we'll make a living room. So maybe we will put a little couch down for Sonic. Make a little TV on a TV stand using some black concrete, some levers, and then we'll put some pots in the corner, and that could be his living room. Then maybe over here, you want to do a little bit of a kitchen. So we go ahead and add in maybe a little bit of a fridge. We can go ahead and add in a sink next to the fridge with a tripwire hook as the little faucet. Maybe you want to make an oven, so we can put some campfires down there. Our smokers there. We'll have little lids to them, and we'll do some of this as well. Let's go like that and have kind of that connect to the ceiling. I think that looks nice. Then kind of make this all come out so it looks like it was actually meant to be there, and add some maybe fences right here to kind of block off the different sections. And then he has like a little, I didn't actually do this all the way up like I should have, but then he has like a little kitchen area right here. So the inside is actually completely up to you. Whatever you want to do inside your Sonic house, it could be unique in there. So if you just wanted the house, that is good, but we are going to go on and do some details on the outside to make it a little bit more Sonic-y. The first thing I want to do is make this look like more Green Hill Zone, and for that, we're going to need our lime green concrete powder and some green concrete powder. And what you're going to basically do is just replace these grass blocks with, you want to do this in stripes. So you're going to do 2 blocks this way of your lime green concrete powder, and then you'll do 2 blocks of your green concrete powder, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when we are done. But obviously after this, we'll just repeat the pattern over and over again. When you're all done with that, it will look something like this, and now it's looking a little bit more like Green Hill Zone. What I also like to do is have a little path up to the door as well. We don't have much beach here, but I think it would look kind of nice if we just had a little tiny path that goes up here, and then maybe we actually go towards the house a little bit more, go underneath here, and then add in a little pond as well. So kind of just make the outline for your pond however you want it, and then of course you're going to break all this interior. You'll want to add in your water, then maybe some just plants as well, make it look kind of nice, and perhaps we do like a rock or two. Like there's a rock up here that kind of connects the beach to the land, or the little lake, I'm sorry, to the land. Something like that will make it look very, very nice. So we have a little pond on that side. Maybe we'll have a palm tree over here. I always start out and make this kind of X and kind of go off that. Once you get it to a height that you kind of like, you can kind of go off and make it more palm tree. So we want this tree to kind of face this way. So maybe it will be like that. I like to use some lime wool for my trees instead of leaves. I think it would look better for a more cartoony style like Sonic is actually in. And we'll just go ahead and make ourselves a palm tree. So I'll start with a shape like this and then put an X on top of it. Probably build out 2, 3 from there. Then we're going to go down and go like that. And then we'll have these kind of connect downward, so kind of like this. Ooh, hold up. Kind of like that, and then after, you can kind of just copy this on the whole side, so it's like 2, 2. I'm kind of looking at my own builds here. I did not have this part planned out per se, but you're gonna want to go 1, 2, 3, and then maybe have that there. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Yeah, you know what? I like it. And then we'll just add corners to this, and then do another square on top of that, and that should be the look of our palm tree. Yeah, that looks cool. Behind us over here, I kind of want like a little Green Hill Zone inspired mountain. For that, I always use brown terracotta and smooth red sand. What you want to do is do this in squares of 2 by 2, just like this. And you can kind of just make it how you want it. So like shape wise, so maybe ours goes this way, then it goes that way, then it keeps coming this way. Is that too close to the house? I think we might be okay. Have 2 there, have 2 there. I'm not putting these on top of it. So we'll get a whole outline of kind of how I want this to look, and have something like that. And then on top of these, you just want to go opposite what you did before to make kind of like a checkerboard pattern. As we continue this up, you might want to go in one. That is fine. We're just kind of gonna go like this and make it all inside. If you run into dilemmas like this, it's okay. It doesn't really matter that much. You can kind of just fill it in. However, it doesn't have to be an exact science of how you do this. It just kind of matters like how it's gonna look when we're done. Like, look at this corner right here. See how it's like kind of what it doesn't really matter too much. I know it's kind of hard to build in Minecraft like this and make it also look spontaneous, so there may be parts that don't exactly line up just like that. It should be okay. Only hardcore people are going to notice, and at that point you just tell them, hey, you know, Minecraft builds aren't perfect, man. And if they're not quite after that, then, you know, whatever, man. Who actually cares? At the end of the day, is your build, okay? You can't let anyone tell you that it's bad. that. We're gonna have something that looks like that. And then I'm just gonna kind of do it because we're gonna have to put the concrete on top of this. So it doesn't really matter what block you use, but I'm just gonna do a little layer and fill this all in. That way we place it without falling. Just a little note here, when you are putting your grass on top of these structures, you're gonna wanna make sure that the colors line up. So see how like this is all perfect? It's just that extra bit of detail, which people are really going to enjoy about your build. Then you're gonna wanna go and grab your barriers. Sorry, survival players. If you can just leave it like this. I'm sure it'll look fine, but you're gonna wanna go down and place it on this lower layer, and I'll show you why in a second. I think having a bit of an overhang is fun, but obviously without these barriers, if I were to place like this, it would just fall down to there. And that's not the look that we're going for. That's why we put those barriers there. So you can just go around and kind of place all these in. Again, you're gonna wanna follow that same stripe pattern. So whatever's above the block in that line is what you're gonna wanna do. So like for instance, here, we already have the 1, 2. So we would go 1, 2, 3 to continue that pattern. It's just gonna make it look much nicer in my opinion if everything is kind of uniform, and people will be quite impressed that you were able to keep that up. So there we go, we have our little Sonic mountain as well, and I think I'm gonna put just another palm tree, and then back here just do a little bit more detailing. And just like that, I added in the palm tree as well as another palm tree down here and some rocks. Also added some layering. I think that a big part of building is not making sure that your build is not too flat. You want to have layers that go up and down just like in real life. And there we go. We're all done. And I would say that is a pretty good Sonic house and Sonic Island. I hope you guys learned a lot. I would love to see your build. So make sure to add me at Twitter at TripolarYT if you want to show off your builds, or join our Discord server. The link is in the description to show off your builds as well. And guys, let me know who you would like to see have a house done next. It could be from anything, so let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate it. And as always, make sure to